Hello friends. Now let us take up the concept number 1A.7, procedure for compiling and running the C program. In the previous concept, I have explained every element of the program, this program of 6 lines, meticulously. First you must have understanding of that. This what we call either source program or source code. Now our program is ready, and we are typing this program on this IDE. This is IDE window, integrated development environment, and once you install your compiler, this window, this is a specifically designated window for developing C programs and projects. So here you have to type. This is the main menu. In the main menu, all the options are there. Overnight, you cannot learn all these things. Whatever you require, that extent you explore and work on that. By that, step by step, you can get command over that. Don't worry about that. There may be hundreds of options, but you may require few. In the next context, you may require few more. By that, in a phased manner, we learn. Simply seeing all the options and all, don't worry about that. If you have that attitude, you never learn and master programming languages. You develop a lot of dismay towards that. Without self-confidence, you never become a programmer. Okay, that point always you remember. And here, as far as this is concerned, I have given screen-wise explanation, meticulously screen-wise explanation, like these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 screen-wise explanations I have, screenshots I have given. So you never get any doubt. First install compiler and then work. If you postpone writing programs, means postpone applications, you learn only half thing. That means you can get only theoretical knowledge. Until unless you get practical knowledge, you never become a real programmer. So whatever element I introduce, first to learn conceptually, that is very important. It is like a blueprint. Thereafter, application is a real thing. Then execute the program. And one thing, being a beginner, you may commit errors. If you commit error also, nothing will happen. Heavens won't fall down and your computer never be blasted. That's why that, because many people, many beginner programmers have a feeling computer may be corrupted, something goes wrong and all that. That never happen and all that. Again anything goes wrong, again you restart the system. On Windows platform, for most problems, only solution, restart the system, everything is set. Understand? Only with the confidence, your confidence, self confidence provides, acts like a driving force in you. Don't worry about that. Simplest thing. It is like learning cycling. 1 or 2 times until your brain is tuned up, you fall down. No doubt about that. But once you, within a few trials, you understand how to manage a cycle, then you can ride it properly. If you become an expert, then without holding the handles also you can ride the bicycle. The same example is applicable to programming also. Don't develop any discipline. You confidently do that. In the first day itself, you can write wonderful programs that you remember. But don't ignore theory as well as applications. First learn theory, thereafter come to applications. This is the program. This we type here, and we implement all these steps. First, I explain the steps generally, the steps in writing and execution of the program generally. Thereafter, I give you the detailed explanation. As far as execution is concerned, first have a computer, any computer is okay. P4 or above, any computer is okay for Turbo C programs and all that. Then on Turbo C compiler, then strictly follow this uh, a screen wise explanation, you understand and execute, and initially may take few minutes time, subsequently within few seconds also you can execute a program. Just initially anything whatever you do not know ever, then it is difficult. That's why it may take some time, but some time once you perform that, you will well acquainted with that and do it smoothly. So now what are the steps involved in that? First, you type the program and edit it. Here edit command is there. Editing means it provides copy and paste, delete, like commands it provides. Suppose some lines are to be, it is a small program, some bigger programs and all that, same lines of code should be repeated. Then why should you type? Just copy and paste. In a wrong place, you put one statement, you want to shift it to some place, cut and paste. One statement you require does not require, you delete it. Like that, many options it provides it. Gradually learn it. That is called editing. So, typing and editing, and ultimately you keep your program ready. And here one simple convention I am telling you. Here now this is called indentation. So, don't follow the left indentation like a Word document and all that. Here you see, after void, just one or two characters inside, you type this one, and it should be like this. So it clearly represents a body. Within the body, another two spaces you leave, then write the first executable printf statement. Like that, always you follow. Now if you make a left alignment and all that, you cannot identify the body, it is not readable. So in every context I will explain you what you have to do to improve the readability. Strictly follow that. So this is the way, and in course of time I will explain you many tips. Initially what you have to follow, below second character you type this one, and exactly below this you type this one. This is the body, this is called body. In this, what are the executable statements you have to write, and leave two spaces here and write this one. From the day one you practice that, because it is like your signature. Once you develop a signature, you are accustomed to that. If you want to change it also, you cannot change it. Culture should start on the day one. So this is the culture. Readability is a very important feature in programming. That's why from the day one, just focus on improving the readability. I give you like this, I give you many tips, many conventions to improve the readability. Always strictly follow them. That is very important. Readability is the foremost important characteristics of the program. And now typing and editing. Thereafter an IDE you have to do that. Thereafter saving. Saving means actually whatever program we typed and all that, that is stored in the RAM. Already explained in the previous concepts, I explained what is the saving process. So RAM or primary memory or RAM, just I use either memory or RAM. All are, there are many names for that. Memory, primary memory, RAM means random access memory, RW memory, read or write memory, volatile memory, many names are there. With the names don't confuse. Properly, whenever we use the name memory or primary memory or RAM, you understand it is the temporary memory. On that, our program, whatever we typed is stored initially. It is like this blackboard. After few minutes, you may not find whatever contents I have written so far. Understand? But permanently you have to store that, because you want to use that program again. That's why, like your notebook, you have to store permanently. So for that purpose, saving is required. For that, F2 command is there. Just press F2. F2 for that purpose. Before that, already I told you, one name you have to give. With the name you have to save. So with this name, a file is created. In the file, the contents are stored on the hard disk.